Someone from BLM is mad about the Daniel Penny verdict, and she is issuing commands to her all-white, diversity-lacking minions to do something about it, although that something is somewhat hard to discern. Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With cold, blunt analysis cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's time for the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
Okay, so let's hear the modern-day Winston Churchill spew her mandates.
Went to this trial. I watched the white people. I watched the non-black POCs. All say they were scared of Jordan. But the black man testified that he was not. So we got a problem.
Yeah, speak for yourself. Unlike her, I didn't go to the trial. I don't live in New York. But even if I did, I still wouldn't have attended because, unlike her, I have a job. Because, unlike her, I am productive. Notice that she singled out non-black POCs for scorn. This just goes to show you that Hispanics and American Indians have no place in her DEI plans. I've said all along that her movement doesn't care about Mexicans or Puerto Ricans or Indians. And they sure as hell don't care about Asians.
So all the white people here, y'all got work to do.
Judging by the crowd, white people are the only ones that bothered to turn out for your little tantrum. So perhaps it's black people that have work to do. And by work, she means, well, I'm not sure.
Stay the out of black people business. Go in your neighborhood and do the anti-blackness work in there. I don't need your opinion. I don't need no Marxist bullshit. Okay.
This is refreshing to hear. It seems as if BLM is moving away from Marxist ideology. Probably got tired of being pinned with that label. I had some friends who chided me for calling them Marxists, and I guess I owe them an apology.
I can read black Marxism on my own.
Oops. Never mind.
Y'all been reading 275 years in English before we was. Right. Go in your own communities and correct this bullshit. And stay out of our fucking business.
Wait, a lot of white people came out here in support of your cause. In fact, only white people came out here in support of your cause. And this is how you treat them? You disenfranchise them? Guys, this should show you the total disdain that BLM has for anyone not having black skin, even the ones that fight alongside them. So if you're not black and you're big into BLM, let me tell you this. They have no plans of coexisting with you. You really think that she wants to live alongside this girl here? No. If she could enslave this girl, she absolutely would do it. Remember that with the Marxism that is actually implemented, also called communism, there is a ruling class. There is a small number of anointed elites who live the high life, while the peasantry does their bidding. And we've seen what happens to this peasantry. Whether they are shot in the cellar or driven out in the countryside to starve, communism treats its peasantry horrifically. And that's fine with BLM, because they want to be the future ruling class. And Lord help anyone unfortunate to come under their thumb. The hijab won't protect this girl. Nothing will. Not even absolute loyalty. Don't believe me? Well, this is a police officer named Christopher Schur. He is a deeply religious man who helped build schools in Africa as part of his missionary commitment to Christianity. He considered Africans his brethren, and he worked hard to better their lives. In fact, he loved Africa so much that he even took his wife there to marry her. He's going up for trial for the murder of a Nigerian car thief named Patrick Leoya, who tried to take his taser from him. If you think BLM is mad about Daniel Penny, just wait until Officer Schur is acquitted. Do you really think that all of his work in Africa is going to raise his reputation in BLM's eyes?
Because the white people on that jury didn't give a about what they heard on the stand. Jordan nearly approached no one. Daniel Penny dropped him where he stood.
So we're going to go ahead and conduct the trial out here on the streets. And I'm sure that she is conveying the facts in a very unbiased manner.
They made those witnesses draw on a diagram when he got dropped. It was right after he entered that train car. I sat right there and listened to it. So white people, y'all got work to do. You better deal with your mothers, your fathers, your brothers, your sisters.
They already cut them out of their lives over the election results. Remember the TikTok videos of them screaming about how they're not going to visit their families for Thanksgiving, and that will somehow show them? So I doubt they'll have much influence invoking anti-blackness studies around the dinner table.
Your college professors, your bank collectors, your car loaners.
Bank collectors, car loaners? I seriously doubt the local repo man is going to listen to a bunch of anti-family Marxist dribble as he tows away their Subarus. They don't even have the power to influence their family members. Hey lady, nice sign. I see that you learned great multimedia art skills at Commie College. It says, this side up. This shows you that she's not going to take it anymore. But at least it has a message. This person with the Dollar General hijab needs to understand that if the camera is in front of you, you might want to turn the sign to face the camera so that we can see your message. So what is my summary? Well, we have a bunch of brainless white people being led around by their nose rings by a no job having, no family having, no morals having leech, also called a Marxist. And these sheep are too stupid to understand their future. Like my video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more on my views on BLM.